All right, welcome everybody to a very special video here. I have myself, Sean Monk, as well as
Don Beasley.
all right, and as I sent out in a tweet. If you're not following us on Twitter, go ahead and follow me at Paste Eating Yak. Also, you can follow the shows itself at Planet Film Pod is the Twitter handle of all the shows that we do. And then Donald, do you want to give yours?
It's at DB1369.
There you go.
Nice.
And anytime there's updates or news or anything about any of the shows that we're doing, that's going to be the primary source. I try to post it also on Facebook, and that as well. Eventually, once we get up to it, we hope that we can just post the stuff on the community tab on YouTube. But as we posted on Twitter, we are still kind of working out the schedules because now that I'm officially moved, I have some more responsibilities. I gotta, start thinking about, whenever I go back to work. And I also have to, I have to drive some people around to places and stuff. So the schedule is becoming a bit cramped. So we're just trying to, figure out when everything is going to be. But we didn't want to leave you guys with nothing. So we wanted to go ahead and make a special video for you guys doing a trailer reaction and review to the Wandavision trailer because, as anybody that's been following the shows know, when this trailer came out, my computer was completely disassembled and in a moving truck. So I did not have the opportunity to record the trailer reaction on that day. So we're going to go ahead and do it now, a little bit late, but still good. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the trailer for the first time here.
Yes, yes.
Heavenly shades of night are calling. It's twilight time.
Wanda and Vision, aren't we a five-pair?
This is our home now. I want us to fit in.
Oh, this is
I
gonna
love
be
that.
a gas.
Where did you two move from? How long have you been married? And why don't you have children yet?
Our story.
I love me some Kitty.
I think what my wife means to say is that we moved from...
Moved from where? Married when? Damn it, why?
Oh, Arthur, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Deep in the dark, darkest spilled
This is really happening.
like days of old, lighting the spark of love that fills me.
Am I dead?
No. Why would you think that?
Because you are.
Each day I pray for evening just to be.
We are an unusual couple, you know.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
All right. Well, all right. We'll go to Donald first. What are your first thoughts on the trailer? Initial thoughts on what we just watched?
When they're in the kitchen, the very beginning, it reminds me of that '70s show, and that point is further brought home when Kitty from that '70s show is then in the next scene they show.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite part of the trailer.
Nice. Well, I would definitely. I just think this trailer is like incredible. I am so excited
for sure.
I am so excited for this show. Whatever it's going to end up being. I just some of the things we'll go through and we're gonna probably watch it again here, but just going through like. Let me see here. Like this stuff here, where she is changing the realities from black and white like to color. Like it is just so cool. Like I guess that's just like how I would say
Yeah,
it.
no, it
You
looks
could
great.
you could see here that like it's going through, they're going through like the decades of like different shows and stuff. I just think I am just so excited. And then of course you see, the different comic book accurate costumes that are making an appearance
Yes.
in the show with, Wanda's, and then where is it?
Yeah, Wanda's I don't mind looking at, but knockoff Vision, oh my god.
Yeah. I love this.
Oh,
This is like, oh my gosh, so funny. It's like they said that the show is going to be like kind of set around Halloween, so it's like I wonder if they know and they're just playing themselves or what the deal is there.
Yeah.
Just very very funny.
I wonder if it's like Logan, where the comics of them exist, but they're not all accurate. So he's wearing his comic uh,
Suit.
suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then here you have this great scene where it looks like this is going to be Monica Rambeau. And can we just talk about? I love this is clearly like the Truman Show-esque of like this is the edge of the bubble of whatever reality Wanda is making for herself, and this is like somebody, or this is what is it? Monica Rambeau, who is obviously Maria Rambeau's daughter, the little girl from Captain Marvel, getting flung out of it, which I just think it's just so cool. It's just like this show is just so like nutty. Like I just don't even understand what it's going to be, and I'm so excited for that.
Could you just go back and like play the like couple seconds there when she gets tossed into it, because like
Yeah.
the still images are really pixelated, but it comes through fine as like the
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So she's getting flung out of her reality, which is interesting because in the comics, Monica Rambeau goes on to be a hero of her own, but it seems in this she's going to be kind of like an FBI agent.
I actually don't know that much about her.
so-
Who does she become?
She becomes, oh crap, what is the name? I think it's like Quasar. I think. I can't.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that that's what it is. Don't quote me on that though, because I don't have it fresh in my mind. But so maybe this is like their attempt of sending in somebody that maybe Wanda knows to try and get her out of it or calm her down or whatever has ended up happening. And then you have this great shot of all these agents around, and you see in the background you have Darcy Lewis from like the Thor movies and stuff coming back with Kat Dennings. I'm just super excited to see it. Let's just go ahead and let's just watch it through one more time.
Yeah,
and just kind of see maybe things that we didn't pick up on, or just enjoy it one more time before we close out here. But definitely an amazing trailer here.
I love the music choice.
The music is incredible. I love the music so much.
This is our home now. I want us to fit in.
Oh,
I love
this
that.
is gonna be a gas.
So
Where
funny.
did you two move from? How long have you been married? And why don't you have children yet?
Our story.
I think what my wife means to say is that we moved from.
Moved from where? Married when?
I love this part.
Damn it, why?
Yeah.
Oh, Arthur,
When it
stop
widens
it.
out.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Deep in the dark, your kiss will thrill
This is really happening.
like days of old, lighting the spark of love that fills me.
Who is that supposed to be? Is it just a random person?
No, so this first of all, I just want to say too, this scene where with him, like Paul Bettany's acting here when he's like, when she says, "Am I dead?" and he goes, "No, why would you say that?" and then it's just reaction when she says, "'Cause you are." But she is a character from the comics who is I can't remember because they changed her name a little bit. Either in the comics her name is Agatha, and in this she's Agnes, or the flip. But she's basically somebody that was a like mentor. Basically in the comics, she's another like witch, basically, who was kind of a mentor to Wanda, and then becomes like an enemy. So a lot of people are expecting that she's the big bad of this show.
I'll be honest, I don't even want like a big bad. I just want it to be them doing weird stuff in a bubble.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it's gonna. I think maybe what it's gonna be is that I don't think it's gonna be a big bad in the sense of like, oh, we gotta beat her in the end. I think it's gonna be like a maybe Wanda could have gotten over this quicker, but she keeps kind of poking the bear or something. You know what I mean? Because you see that she's one of the few characters that is in the real world and is in the different like sitcom scenarios. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think that's probably why that she is going to be kind of messing stuff up here. But this is really cool.
It is important to note that he does have the Mind Stone in his head.
Yeah,
still.
and not only that, but he's clearly using it right now.
Yeah.
And this is what appears to be the real world. So does he really have it, or is it just all part of her fan? Like, I want to know how deep the reality bending and stuff goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. But yeah, let's go ahead and just finish this off.
Am I dead?
No. Why would you think that?
Because you are.
He's such a good actor.
I know, it's like crazy.
We are an unusual couple, you know.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
So good, so good.
So my biggest thought coming out of this is, do you think that they're setting up for Avengers Disassembled? Like, even though the Avengers are kind of already falling apart with everyone retiring and
Yeah.
dying and whatnot, do you think this is the final straw to like break the Avengers? Do you think she's going to end up, whisking someone away in Ash like she did to Hawkeye in the comics?
I think I'm not sure. I think maybe this is. I think honestly, I think this is maybe just the start. I think that Elizabeth Olsen is so young in this world still that I think that this is maybe, if you want to call it this, I think this is maybe her first mental breakdown. And then I think once we get X-Men and mutants involved and stuff, I think we are going to see a very, very accurate House of M storyline in here. So I don't think that they're going to make her go full blow up right now, because I think they want to save that for doing justice to the actual comic where it happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think
when does this come out compared to the other movies and stuff? I keep on like screwing up the timeline in my head.
the timeline
before...
it's all over the place because everything's getting pushed back, because this show was supposed to be coming out after Black Widow, after Eternals, and after Falcon and Winter Soldier. Now this is the very first thing. This is coming out in Thanksgiving. Yeah, this is coming out in Thanksgiving. How come?
Well, just because so in my head, the way that this would work perfectly is that this is what the next thing to come out after this is the Doctor Strange 2. Mm-hmm. Like everything happens, so like the world's all fine, and then she breaks and destroys everything, and that's why it's the multiverse that they have to go and mess with, because she breaks everything. Doctor Strange is like, well, if anyone can fix it, I guess it's got to be me trying to get her to fix her problems. And then at the end of that, we get the mutants introduced with her doing a reverse House of M.
I genuinely think that is still absolutely what is going to happen. Black Widow is a prequel. Eternals is a prequel. Falcon and Winter Soldier is set directly after Endgame. So they can very easily just say, oh yeah, this takes place after Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's the only one that they have to get out of the way. It's just Falcon and Winter Soldier. And then Shang-Chi is also a prequel. It's set a couple years ago. So I think they're still in the clear, because whatever it is, whatever this story is, absolutely this show is going to end, and then a moment later Doctor Strange 2 is going to start. Like that, no matter what is going to happen, because I would say that I am 99.8% positive that Stephen Strange is going to be in this show in some capacity. I think probably the last episode. Probably
the last 2 minutes pops up.
Exactly. I am without a doubt confident that he is going to be in this some way or another. Because I think what is going to happen is it's going to be one of those things of like, either they have to fix something or they have to go get someone from another timeline. Like maybe it's something where they're like, okay, we need Vision for this. There's no, whatever is happening, whatever's about to happen, we need him to be back. And maybe that's why Wanda comes along. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But I have no doubt about that. So I think you're absolutely still right. I think with everything that got pushed back, I think Marvel kind of got lucky in the fact that these couple movies they're not like the previous ones where they're all back to back to back to back to back, because Eternals, they already said, takes place over the course of like 10,000 years. And then Black Widow, we know, is set even before Civil War. And then they said Shang-Chi is set, I think they said it's set in the blip or right after Endgame or something, which would put it even before Far From Home. So it's like I think they just got lucky that, and then there was a report today too that well, not a report actually. Benedict Cumberbatch said that Doctor Strange 2 is going to start filming either this month or next month. So that movie's going. Like they're going into high gear on that, starting real soon. So yeah, either way, I mean, just to close it out, I would just say fantastic trailer. And I'm just so excited to see where this all ends up, because if we're looking at like a Thanksgiving release date, that means we'll probably get this show until around January, mid-January. So maybe at that point we could have Loki start right up in February, which is another title that is about time travel, so that one really doesn't have to affect the timeline. But yeah, I do you have any final words or final things you want to say?
The last thing I just want to say is that the reason I can't get away from the Avengers Disassembled story in my head with this is because like even you see her with the twins or the kids or whatever. I forget if they're twins or not. It's like that, like it's them having that in there is what keeps on making me go back to it. Even if they try and go away from it, it's gonna always be in my head because they have the kids there, which was so important to that story.
Yeah, and I'm 1,020,000,000% sure that is coming. I just think that this is the because Kevin Feige and the MCU, it's all about the long game. You know what I mean? Like they'll set shit up they'll set stuff up in here, whatever. They'll set stuff up in this show that is going to go for years to come. That is going to lay the groundwork for things for years to come, if not even longer than that. But yeah, I mean, I just, like I said again, just excellent trailer. Really looking forward to it. Really like the music choice, and I really like the tone and the vibe of the show. But yeah, I think that'll do it for me at least. Do you want to go ahead and give your Twitter handle again while we close out?
Yeah, I just want to say, I'm super excited for this. Like out of everything that they've announced, this and Doctor Strange are the two things I'm most excited for, and this trailer has not changed that. It's kept it at the forefront. But I'm Don Beasley. Twitter handle is over at DB1369. Nice. You can go check me out over there. And
awesome.
Let's sign off.
Awesome. And again, my name is Sean Monk. Again, just want to say personal Twitter handle is at PasteEatingYak. All one word, obviously. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell so you never miss an upload of one of these trailer reactions, or, we're going to start getting back into the gaming content as well as episodes of the podcast. And then with the podcast, the podcast network's Twitter handle is at Planet Film Pod. So just Planet Film Pod. And you can go ahead and follow there for any update or any alerts, for any changes in the podcast or cool things that we're going to be doing. I think that we are trying to work on a special guest for the main show for next week. So we will keep you posted on that. Somebody that, from another new podcast that we might try to work in. But with that, we will say, I hope you have a good one, and I hope you enjoyed this trailer reaction. Take it easy, guys.
Bye.